Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tiger
Time! Welcome to Tiger Time, a podcast about sports here at Marshall County High School in Lewisburg, Tennessee. This week, we're going to recap the Tigers' 54-18 victory over the Whites Creek Cobras and get a little preview of the Tigers' upcoming game on Halloween night against Pearl Cohn. This episode is sponsored by Sundrop.
Tigers had a big night at Preston Hopkins Field last week. It was homecoming in Lewisburg, just a great night for all the Marshall County high school students and alumni, just a huge crowd, biggest of the year. Of course, homecoming court was awesome. Our teachers here at school do such a great job of making it a special event for all our students. Then, of course, one of the sweetest elements of the night was the 40-year reunion of the 1984 championship team. Ton of players coming back, Coach Edens and a lot of the coaching staff coming back. I got to chat with a lot of those guys. Just a great night for the Tiger community. At the game, obviously, Tigers come out with a big win. Didn't think we played as clean as we are capable of playing, and maybe the 2-week layoff and the week-long homecoming festivities had something to do with that. But as the game went on, did a bunch of good things in all three phases: offense, defense, and special teams to get a big region win against Whites Creek.
And now, the players of the game from the Tigers' victory over Whites Creek. Offensive player of the week went to Kel Hightower with 4 catches for 82 yards and 2 touchdowns, and quarterback Tyler Thompson, who was 12 of 16 passing for 246 yards with 3 touchdowns, 2 of those rushing touchdowns. The Tiger Pride Award this week went to Jaden Keys, who had a big game in all phases. Marshall Lamberes, who played well in his first action of the year. Reed Mitchell had good energy and effort in all the roles and all his leadership he brings to the team. Defensive players of the week went to Marcus O'Neal, who had 7 tackles, 2 for a loss, and 1 pass breakup, and Caden Harris, who also had 7 tackles, 1.5 tackles for loss, 2 pass breakups, and 1 interception. Special teams player of the week went to Marcus O'Neal for his punt return for a touchdown. And the big hit of the week went to Big 74 Bowen Porch on the right tackle.
This week, the Tigers wrap up the regular season with games in. Big game. Obviously, a lot of people have been looking forward to this game for a long time. The opportunity to play in a region championship game against Pearl Cohn has been the standard in 4A football the last couple of years. Of course, defending state champions. They're coached well. They're talented, good players all across the board. These are the games that you dream about playing in, and just so happy that our kids have created this opportunity, the opportunity for a chance to go 10-0. It's been over 20 years now since a Tiger team has finished the regular season 10-0. So a bunch out there to play for. Expect a huge crowd at Preston Hopkins Field. These kids feed off the energy of the 12th man, I know our kids will be ready to play. I know Pearl Cohn will be ready to play too. As so much is out there at stake as we finish regular season against the Pearl Cohn Firebirds. Big shout out to Sundrop for sponsoring this Week 10 edition of Tiger Time.
Thank you for joining us for Tiger Time this week. We hope you come out and support the Tigers at Preston Hopkins Field tonight for a big region matchup against Pearl Cohn. Tiger Time is produced by the MCHS History Club. Be sure to check out some of our other videos about Marshall County history, as well as our podcast, The Book of Marshall. Thank you so much, and go Tigers!